Stop. And now it's on you. You can say whatever you want to say.
And when I want to start, just click on here.
Yep. Okay. Screen share and then
go from there. Okay. So when I look up here. Okay. All right. Dr. Roz and Kevin are good.
Yeah, they should be good. Ask them if they're good and ask them to type.
Dr. Roz and Kevin, if you can hear me, do me a favor and
type
in yes, or type into the chat so Portia knows, please.
Somebody said I see black people.
No, it always takes one.
It takes one.
Why is yours? Your thing is making noise.
It's the.
Oh, that's your okay. Yeah. Okay, I want to look up here because when I look up here, Portia, does it look like I'm looking into your eyes? I mean, does it look like I'm looking?
Okay, wait. I'm trying to. When you look up, you look kind of crazy.
Do I? So I'll just look straight.
Yeah, just look straight like that.
Oh, look cross-eyed.
Yeah, so just look straight.
Did they type anything?
Yeah.
Both of them?
Mm-hmm. See them typing? Somebody said I'm scared.
Who said that?
I don't, Kevin.
Okay, anyway. All right. Good afternoon, and welcome to the Science Enrichment Preparation Program information session. Thank you so much first for your interest in the S.E.P program. My name is Paula Borden. I serve as the director for the S.E.P program and the associate director for the Carolina Higher Education Opportunity Programs Office. Over the course of the next hour, I will provide an overview of the S.E.P program. And if at any point, should you have questions, please do not hesitate to ask them. My colleague Portia Hughes will be here. She's here on site and will be able to answer those questions for you. Okay, so let's get started.
Okay, it says do look at the camera because otherwise it looks like you're looking down at the keyboard.
So okay.
Yeah.
Let me go back to, how do I get back to the original page?
Highlight.
Here?
And then right here.
Okay, so look into the camera. I'm gonna try that again, guys. You can tell me if it looks better when I look into the camera. Good afternoon, and welcome to the Science Enrichment Preparation Program, also known as S.E.P. Information session. I am Paula Borden, and I serve as the Associate Director for the Carolina Higher Education Opportunity Programs Office and as Director for the S.E.P program. For those of you that may not be familiar with our office and the nature of the work that we do, the Carolina Higher Education Opportunity Programs Office, also known as CHEOP, is about providing support to bright and talented students such as yourselves who are passionate about making a difference in society, and we here as a staff are here to support you and to provide the tools in helping you to accomplish those goals. We have 3 programs within the CHEOP office. That is the McNair Scholars Program, which has a focus on helping students to earn PhDs, the Upward Bound Program, which is working with first-generation high school students and helping them get into college, and finally the North Carolina Health Careers Access Program, which basically houses the S.E.P program. So S.E.P is a signature undergraduate summer program for students who plan to pursue careers in the health professions. And the mission of the NCHCAP office is to increase the number of students who are educated, trained, and ultimately employed in the health professions. So hopefully, again, for those of you that may not be familiar with our organization and the nature of the work that we do, that helps to provide you an idea. For the purposes of this 1-hour session, what I'll do is provide an overview of S.E.P. I hope to provide you an idea of the courses that are offered, what essentially a day in the life is like in being an S.E.P scholar. And then certainly should you have any questions, my colleague, Ms. Hughes, Portia Hughes, is here and she will answer those questions for you.
Okay, so it looks like you're sitting up a little bit and it looks like you may be uncomfortable. That Kevin says maybe if you sit back a little bit in your chair.
I don't think, I think it's getting a bit nitpicky, Kevin.
Okay.
I mean, the students don't care how I'm sitting.
But he was saying that they, you know, you can still be seen and you can still be heard whether you're up close to the microphone or not. So if you'd like to
screen share. Thank you, Kevin, for that feedback. Okay, now we will begin the S.E.P presentation. Great. So again, I just provided you an overview of our organization, which is the North Carolina Health Careers Access Program. And you know now that the Science Enrichment Preparation Program is a signature college program through NCHCAP. Preparation. So, excuse me. Preparation is, I cannot say enough how important preparation is for each and every one of you as you pursue a career in the health professions. One thing that I encourage students to always keep in mind is that you're bright, you're talented, and you're well-rounded. But it's important that you recognize that there are well-rounded, bright, and talented students such as yourselves who are not only sitting on your campus, but who are sitting on university campuses across the state of North Carolina, across the United States, and globally. So again, I cannot say enough how important it is for you to prepare to have the competitive edge for successful matriculation and admission into a health professional school program. Okay.
So are you on mute?
You can't hear me?
No, there's so many conversations going on in my office with you. It's not funny.
Oh my gosh, let me hear.
Okay, yeah. I'm glad you came in and let us know because we thought you could.
Yeah.
I don't think Kevin's getting it.
No, Kevin's not. So
He's fine. Keep talking. Okay.
So I'm gonna let Kevin.
Okay.
Okay, Kevin, I think it's working fine for you, but not for Dr. Ross, so I'm just going to kind of remix that again. Preparation is key. It's an essential component to your success in matriculating into a health professional school program. I have no doubt that each and every one of you who are participating in this information session are bright, talented, and well-rounded students. I have no doubt. And clearly you're very focused because you're looking at what you can do to enhance yourself, to be competitive, and to really be ready for admission into a medical school or health professional school of your choice. However, it's important that you remember that there are bright, talented, and well-rounded students across not only your respective campus, not only across the state of North Carolina, but across the United States as well as globally. So programs like S.E.P help students to develop the competitive edge so that when it's time for you to apply to the health professional school of your choice, you're ready. In other words, you're not only giving your best in your classroom environment, so the way that we traditionally think about the ways that you learn, but you are ready in terms of participating in programs that will enhance what you learn in the classroom and really help you to develop as a scholar so that again, you have that competitive edge that is so required, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, y'all.
So Kevin is thinking if we could see your face while you do the presentation. So I'm thinking if maybe you started off with like the word preparation, and if you want to click back to your face, I don't know how well you feel about doing that. I mean, it's up to you. Would you feel comfortable?
So, but then aren't I constantly going back and forth with a student? Yeah. I think that's too disruptive.
Yeah, and I don't know how to get, like
split
screen where you're here and the presentation is here. That takes some figuring out to do.
Kevin, unless we can do split screen, I think it's too disruptive to go back and forth with a student from my face to the slide itself. I understand what you're saying in terms of putting that humanistic touch to it. But I think it's going to be too disruptive for me to go from slide to me throughout over the course of the presentation. Okay, so the following serves as an example of some of our S.E.P scholars in the classroom setting. As you can see, they're paying close attention. They have their calculators out. More than likely, it was their favorite class, which is physics, which I have no doubt will be yours as well. But again, just trying to show some photos of some of our previous alumni, many of which who are currently now enrolled in health professional school programs across the United States. Honors level courses. So over the course of the 8-week program, students take 4 core courses, and those courses are in human physiology, organic chemistry, physics, and a biostatistics quantitative skills course. Those courses are offered because typically they can serve as barriers for students to be able to continue through their undergraduate pre-health prerequisites. So the purpose of S.E.P, or part of the purpose of S.E.P, is to provide a safe environment for you to be quizzed and tested in each one of those courses, and for you to be prepared so that when you return to your respective campuses, that you will ideally be very successful in each one of those course offerings. Now, for some of you, you may have taken these courses before. And so if that is the case, you have taken, let's say, for example, human physiology before, then you will be required to take it in S.E.P. All students are required to take the 4 core courses over the course of the 8-week program. And essentially, it will be reviewed for you. So what I tell folks is, if you did not perform as well as you would have liked to in any of those courses, then this is a great opportunity for you to retake the course, to refine your skill sets, and to be able to, through your S.E.P experience, perform better than you did at your home institution. Now, that's very important. That still holds a lot of value and weight, because when you, and I'll talk about this a little bit later, but at the end of the program, you'll receive a transcript, and that means admissions committee members all across the United States will be able to see the improvement that took place from the time that you took those courses, let's say at NC State, and you did not do as well, let's say in human physiology. They'll be able to compare it to how you performed in S.E.P. So really, for S.E.P, it's a win-win, whether you've never had exposure and you're getting the preparation, and ideally you should do well when you return to your home institutions, versus it may serve as a review, but ideally you'll perform stronger than you did at your home institution, and admissions committees members will be able to see that improvement.
Okay, just a quick, so the feedback I'm getting from Dr. Roz now is she's in agreement with Kevin about the not being visible.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of takes away from the personal touch. So I don't know, Paul, you may have to kind of memorize the presentation and just wing it.
No, I can't memorize, but I can just print it. I'll print it and then
yeah, you can do that. Have it at your desk.
So if I print the presentation, so I'm not going slide, but how am I doing slide to side? So that you wouldn't, then it would just you the whole time. So you all don't feel like seeing this information is helpful to you as well? Like, because remember, for you guys, you know S.E.P, but I feel like by seeing it on the screen, it may help to reinforce things when you see it. But I'm more than happy to do it, just my face. But I feel like for students, it still may be helpful. So it helps to reinforce their understanding by seeing these bulleted remarks.
Yeah, I was asking Kevin about the split screen. He didn't get back to me. But if we could do a split screen, that would be wonderful, where we see both you and the PowerPoint.
Kevin, can we do a split screen so students can see me and the PowerPoint at the same time? Is that an option? I think it's helpful, but they will read much faster. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks,
okay.
Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin. So Kevin, Dr. Ross, so that you know, Kevin's going to see if there's an option where we can do a split screen so that students can see me and the PowerPoint at the same time. Okay. So with individual, so I didn't plan on going through this whole presentation, but I just want to make sure that it seems to be working for you all. So I would share with the students in terms of academic support that S.E.P is no ordinary summer program. We're an extraordinary summer program. Therefore, it's not just about servicing you and supporting you through 8 weeks. We realize that that's an ongoing process. Over the course of the 8-week program, they're going to be specific kind of academic, individualized academic support, which comes in the form of reading speed and comprehension, test taking for the GRE, MCAT, and then the counseling from the staff. I'll talk to the students about exposure and how that's a key component to really knowing what type of pathway that you'd like to pursue in the health professions. Traditionally, a lot of people think about medicine, and medicine is a wonderful pathway to pursue. However, medicine is not the only. Therefore, the purpose of S.E.P is to expose students to pharmacy, dentistry, public health, ways to combine degrees as well, so dual degree program options. And students will receive exposure not only in the UNC Chapel Hill campus, but at Duke University School of Medicine, NC State School of Veterinary Medicine, and the National Institute for Environmental Health Sciences. The following serves as an example of our students who are shadowing. So again, exposure is very key. Exposure comes not only in the form of seminars and tours, but it also comes through in the form of shadowing so that students can get firsthand introduction into what health professionals do, and their placements will be based on their specific area of interest.
Okay. So when you're done, don't stop the broadcast, because Kevin's going to see if he can add another speaker to the hangout. Just
when I'm done with this whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'll go into the tours, the workshops, and the seminars. So we're just making sure that it's transitioning as it should. The shadowing and networking I'll talk about, having the opportunity to shadow based on your specific area of interest, and participating in exposure opportunities such as the Larry D. Keith Human Professions, Health Professions Recruitment Fair, which will give students an opportunity to meet admissions committee members and recruiters from all across the state of North Carolina who are there to recruit them because they know they are some of the best and the brightest across the nation. I'll then go into the perks of the S.E.P program. Yes, academic preparation is very important, but so is having fun. And S.E.P is about building community. Students live together over the course of the 8-week residential program. Students are in class together. They participate in test prep at the same time, but we want folks to have fun. It's about building community and being a source of support with each other. And the following is an example of a volleyball tournament that we have every year where the students compete against the PAs and the faculty. And it even may translate into some extra points for physics if the students win. But to date, we have not had any students beat our faculty and program assistants. But again, this is just a wonderful example of the importance for having fun while you're in the S.E.P program as well. Then I'll talk about some of the other benefits that come in terms of, we need to take out the free parking from this slide because we're not going to pay for their parking this year. So just FYI, we need to take that out. But then I'll talk about textbooks, housing, etc. Again, the importance for building community with their students, having fun. I'll talk a little bit about the talent show, and then the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure. We'll go over prerequisites for the program, so please be sure to pay very close attention regarding what the requirements are, the eligibility for the program. You must have a rising sophomore, junior status. Come on in.
Can I play with the some of the features on there? I want to see if I can get that split screen.
Yeah.
Stuff out.
Well, it's looking good though. Okay.
Is it?
On the user end, yeah.
Good. Awesome.
All I might need just.
Oh, you need my speed. Okay, I'm sorry. There you go.
Okay, you know how to get to the right. You know how to get to the hangout.
Let's see how it's on that one.
Yep.
Yeah. So this got a couple. Let me see. Let's see here, because there should be a control room or something, right?
So my question is, if you add the second person, and so one person will be visible and the other person will do the presentation.
It's going to be the second screen is just going to be actually the PowerPoint presentation.
Right.
Or it could be her face.
Okay.
Have the PowerPoint big and then her face small.
Okay. I'm so lost on how that's going to happen.
So what's going to happen is that you're going to, could actually be three. It could be, let me think of it like this. I don't know exactly. I know it's possible. I've seen it done.
but I don't know exactly how to do it. What I'm thinking is that you could be the control panel. You would be one that's logged in showing this thing.
Right.
She would be the other person logged in just showing herself. So you would be the person that you have to be the primary person that controls everything. And she'd just be a speaker.
Okay.
So you would have a control room where you could control when she pops up, when she goes, what goes away, everything that's happening on the screen.
Okay. How you do that though?
Yeah, we're figuring it out. Cameraman, let's see. Okay, how to show participants in your broadcast with this button. We don't want that. We want the control room. So let's see here.
Yeah, it's very clear. Like when you hear me speak on her computer, it's like sitting here in my office.
Absolutely, you're still pretzels.
Yeah, go for it.
They're looking at me and I'm like, I hate you today.
Go for it. I know, it's been no time today. I just scarfed down that soup.
I have a salad. That's all I have a fork.
Mm.
I usually go, when I go to my lunch, I grab it from the beach or
Mhm.
the cafeteria.
I forgot my cell phone. I'm messing myself
And now
up.
it's like I have a salad in the fork.
You want a kitchen today?
I could do
How
that.
do I
Yeah,
add
I
another-
do that. Yeah, I get one in the kitchen and wash it.
How do I add another person here? This is my question. Okay, let me see.
So would that stop the
I was just wondering.
No, it's a broadcast. It's just broadcasting me now.
Shade. Well, there's some shade in that one. I don't want it. Okay.
What I missed?
I like this type of calculator, but one was on Dr. Ross's office, and I said, "You don't use these, do you?" She's like, "Yes, I do." Like, don't take my calculator. Mine fell between the wall. So,
I have no preference. Anything that calculate the numbers, I'm good.
so you good? What am I? Let's see. Damn, this guy's fast.
It's like a stalker. Sitting back here.
Oh. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to find an editor, and some of these people are so expensive. It's crazy.
Pay
What,
to
your
get it right.
dissertation?
Yeah, I want to hire a professional editor to make sure it's solid. Formatted, all that kind of stuff.
What the heck?
My face was so chunky.
Your face?
Yeah, my face was all chunky. Like a little chipmunk back here eating these pretzels.
Mm. Your face is not much funky, just so you know, but we're all critical of ourselves. I get it.
It look like somebody punched me above my eyes. My eyes are all dark.
It is.
I had to have no water. That's what it is.
She's
You gonna turn the camera?
Golly.
You have to turn the camera. Is it that bad?
No, he's talking like.
Wow.
Really?
No, not me.
Okay.
Under the bus. Oh man. Man.
Okay, maybe I have to stop